Oh, here I start with a cough. Welcome back to Allergic to Stupidity. It has been a very long time since I've been on. Mother Nature has been calling me, and my acreage, because it's only 2 acres, guys, but it feels like it's acreage because it doesn't compare with my nephew. Um, because everybody else around here, which is sort of the country area of my city, has like 3/4 of an acre or a half an acre. And they're going, oh, I'm out in the country. I'm going, okay, okay. And it's, why does it take you so long to get your yard work done? Because it's 2 acres I have to mow or dig or extend in my garden. But, anyways, welcome back to Allergic Stupidity. It has been a long while. Today's rant is really a reaction to fucking stupidity of people not thinking. And I just needed to get out and rant on this one. And it has to do with bikers and pedestrians. If you live or visit or into the city a lot, your local city, you're going to have a little empathy with me on this one. Now, I live in the country. For where I live, it's the country. If you're living in the far north, this is not really the country, but for down here it is. And it's got lovely hills and it's got lovely roads. The roads are nicely paved. So bikers like to come out here and bike. And I don't have a problem with that. And my 2 drivers in the house, 2 of my 3 drivers in the house, well, actually 3 of my 4 drivers in the house, anyways, that part's irrelevant, are getting used to them. But one of our pet peeves is if you've ever noticed on the back of their bikes, especially if you live in a GTA area, you'll see little stickers that says share the road. Well, I have got no problems with bloody with sharing the road. Like, give me a break. It's a nice place to bike. It's nicely paved. It's a lovely day. You get some fresh air. You get some exercise. This is a lovely thing to do. And for a lot of my cyclists, and you can tell the difference. You really can, because just the way they dress. They will stay to the right-hand side of the lane without a problem. They stay on this, and if there's a little gaggle of them, they'll get themselves in line so you can get past them. And they're really good. But it's the ones that I guarantee, they're the ones that have the share the road sticker on the back of the flipping car. They're the ones that will ride down the middle of the lane. And I think their logic is, I'm riding, so I'm supposed to go in the middle. But that's not how it works. You got to share, which means you push yourself over so other people can get past. So a couple of my incidences, and then you'll get the one that happened this morning is what said I got to get online, is I take a lot of back country roads. Because I like driving them. Go through farmland, slow down, things like that. But they also get me to my clients, to be honest. A lot of them are the quickest, not the straightest, but the quickest way. And a couple of months ago, I was going along and I made my left-hand turn onto this road, and it's a very narrow. It's only a lane and a half, which means for this whole section, which means even cars, we have to pull over to let somebody go through. Okay, and I make the left onto it, and I'm going up a hill, and there's a cyclist in front of me, and he is not staying close to the edge. He's not even just in the middle of my lane. He's doing this all over basically the road. And it's like, I get you going uphill, and sometimes if you're not leg strong for going uphill, it's hard to keep your bike straight. I remember that from being a kid. But I can't pass him because between me and I've just turned on, and the next first right-hand turn in the road is maybe 100 meters if you're lucky, and it's going uphill, and there's trees on both sides and a river on one side with the trees. I can't pass him because I can't see what's coming at all. And then when he makes the right-hand turn, which I still can't have passed him, there's a hill and you can't see what's coming. So safety says I take my time because I don't want to get hit. And it's in the middle of farm country, so there's tractors coming in and out, though they're pretty slow and cautious because they know the road. He would not move over. And then when I did get to a stretch where I could pass him, I didn't get angry. I just sped up to pass him. He gave me this look like I had just committed the worst sin. And it was like, Are you flipping joking me? Move over. You have to share the road. And he had just oblivious. And it was like, you are going to have an accident because you are not just taking up, you're not just on the left, right hand side. You're all over your lane. And you're going to inadvertently move into a car. Sorry for the lighting, guys, but it's so hot right now down here in Southern Ontario that I've moved my computer and my school stuff to the dining table. So it's cooler. So the lighting stinks. It's like, the look he gave me as I passed him was like I committed the greatest sin because I wasn't staying behind him. And it was like, are you flipping joking me? Like literally. And the gackles of them. Now, sometimes we get the professionals, like they're highly competitive and there'll be out 4 or 5 of them together. And if they're just chit chatting, they might be in side by side. But as soon as they hear me, you can see them pushing over to the right hand side. More times than not, if they're out training, they are one behind the other. They're just out training. But it's the gackles of them that are out having a lovely afternoon, which, guys, yes, it's lovely weather. I don't blame you. But then they get really pissed off at me. I'm not honking because that doesn't accomplish anything. And as I go around, they give me this look like, oh, why did you have to be there? It was like, because I need to get to my client, or I need to get home, or I need to get to the store. Like, wake up. Then what did trigger today was I was taking my son down to work because I need the car for today. And I was driving along a city road, and there was this lady on a bike, and her bike wasn't stable. I think, okay, she's just out biking and she's not as strong, so she's reminding herself, because she did have the physique of that she wasn't 10 years old. She wasn't 102 either, but my first knee-jerk reaction is that she doesn't bike a lot. But when I got even to her, she had her arms on her handlebars, and she had the phone in front of her, and she was texting it. She wasn't on a sidewalk. She was in the middle of my lane. And she was oblivious to everything going on around her. And I was thinking, lady, you're going to get hit. And she didn't, as I passed her, she didn't even acknowledge that I was there. And I went, put your damn phone away. Like, literally, not a great lover of cities. Obviously, I'm close to Toronto, so I'm not a great lover of Toronto, but that's because it's a big city. They have created something called the zombie law. I think it's fantastic. And what it is if it was happening so much in downtown core Toronto that people were running into other cars, that they're walkers, pedestrians. And if it can be identified that they were on their phone at the time, they get a zombie ticket. Because they're a danger to themselves and other people. The taxi drivers hate them because you're conscious and you can't. So I'm ecstatic they've got the zombie law. This is fantastic. So people, if you're fucking on your bikes, open your eyes and realize you are sharing the road. You want us to share the road with you, you share the road with us, which means you're aware of what's going on. Especially down here where right now it's haying season massively. Like this guy does it once just on the weekends, but he's a big farm tractor and he's got his trailer and they fill the lane. So if you're a biker, you have to move over. Like, guys, wake up, smell the coffee. You're supposed to be sharing the lane road. I remember my nephew once complaining to me about cars because he used to be a trucker, and I remember him complaining because people in cars thought they took precedence over trucks. And my line is, yeah, like you could stop on a dime. I said, exactly. But this is it. You need to share the road. You need to be aware of everybody who's around you. Take next step on sharing the road. Pedestrians. 95% of pedestrians are fine. What's driving me these days, and I can only speak for the cities I'm around or where I drive, obviously can't talk about Winnipeg because I don't drive in Winnipeg, is and more signs are coming up that are saying us drivers are supposed to give preference to the pedestrians. Well, 90% of the time I haven't got a problem with that because the pedestrians are aware of where I am. So they're sort of looking over, oh yeah, there's somebody. Like they're aware of their vicinities. They're aware of their environment. And so they're going, oh, yeah, there's a car coming. And you can see them scurrying to get faster, to get out of the way. Or they're slowing down to let me go. Or they're just very conscious of. But more and more, I get pedestrians who are just oblivious. They don't even have to be on their fucking phones. They're just oblivious to the vehicles that are around them. And I'm thinking, you are crossing a road, honey. A road that is designed for trucks and cars and motorcycles, for motorized vehicles. Should I give way to you? Should I make sure that you're safe? Yes, I should. But you at the same time need to be responsible and careful to be aware of what is coming. A motorcycle, a dirt bike, because more and more dirt bikes around down here these days, trucks, etc. And stop expecting us to be able to stop on a dime to let you go. It's easier for you as a pedestrian to stop on a dime than it is for me in my little four-door car, or truckers or city buses. For them, like, give me a break, people. So one intersection I go to a lot, no matter which direction you go, there are big signs that says motorists give way to pedestrians. Okay, but at the same time, pedestrians, fucking open your eyes and look and see what's happening. You're not the only ones in the world. Now, I have been caught years ago. I didn't have a phone because I don't have a smartphone. I was crossing an intersection, got halfway through the intersection, and went, oh shit, I forgot something. So I turned around without even looking, not even thinking. And I went back. And somebody ran up and said, Bev, you almost got hit. I went, what are you talking about? I was so wrapped up in my own thoughts that I didn't look what was happening. And I basically almost turned into a vehicle. So pedestrians, open your damn eyes. Be aware of the traffic. Look over your shoulders. All those things we teach little people in grade 1 and 2, if not JK and K. Gotta look both ways. Make sure everything's safe. That came out not right. We always taught them. Cyclists, same damn thing. You want us to share the road, then you damn well share the road too. And you be aware of the motorists that are going up and down. Whether they're cyclists, as in motorcyclists, or dirt bikers, cars, trucks, in my area, farm tractors, wake up. Anyways, if you enjoyed my rant, please hit like, please hit subscribe, and share for anybody else who might like my rant about cyclists and pedestrians. Take care, guys. See you next time.